All right, yes, thank you. My name is Beth Patrick, and I am one of the solution consultants for CCH Accounting Research Manager. And we have a lot of great information that kind of piggybacks with what Lynn was talking about. And one thing that's great about the service is, like she said, you could go to the FASB website, you can go to the SEC, you can go to the PCAOB, the AICPA. There's so many sources to go to, but within Accounting Research Manager, we do pull all of that together for you. So even here on the home screen, if I scroll down, we created this COVID resources last year, and we continue just to add to it as things come out in regard to the accounting section from the FASB, from the SEC, from the AICPA or PCAOB, and even the GASB has some information about that. So just know, instead of going to all those sites, we do have all of that here available. So I just wanted to focus on a few things she talked about, um, and what makes it, I think, a little bit easier within Accounting Research Manager. So she mentioned 855, that standard on subsequent events. So if you did go to the FASB, let's just click into that really quick here. And we knew, she told us that number was 855. Any of the standards that you go into, you'll be able to, of course, research that. I mean, that's really straightforward. But what happens, when you look at this screen, it's not that user friendly as far as, where's my answer? Where's the topic I'm looking up? So if I want you to notice, see this ARM accounting standards? This is where our professional services group will take that standard 855, and they want to present it in a way that is more topical. So you're going to see here, we follow the structure of 855, and here's that section 10. But look how we've listed out, hey, these are some of the major issues that our customers are searching for. And we don't want you to have to always search for it and look for it and get hundreds of hits. So let's just say, okay, I wanted to look at this non-recognized subsequent event. And I'm a US based. If I was international based, I would pick that. But I'll just go ahead and pick US. So then what our professional services group does is we want to get all the information for you. But we first want to start with a summary. So if you read through this is a lot of what Lynn was saying. This did not exist at the date of the balance sheet. Okay, so you're reading through that. We're seeing some examples. Now, after the summary, though, our group will link you into the codification. So we'll make sure that you see that information, and you just click onto these little white paper links. That'll take you specifically to that authoritative. Hey, looks like there's an illustration that the FASB provided. We could click on that. We're showing you that information. Even it looks like 805, there's some 830 in here. So anything that might be related is pulled together. And when you do a keyword search, that's on you to really go through and find that. If there's something from the AICPA, we'll tell you about that. And then the last thing would be our interpretations. So if you want to go into some additional guidance, some further examples, that's what this would do, really take you into a deeper dive. So now you could just click into this, do your research, and not have to spend as much time. So that's just one way to start your research. If you didn't know that the 855 that Lynn had told us, we actually have a topics A to Z, and you can look up the word that you're looking for. So I could actually go to S, I could type in subsequent to, but let's just say, hey, I don't know all these numbers of the codification. Here's the word subsequent events. Where do I start? That's not a problem. We want to help guide you to it. We're going to give you a definition, but look where we're sending you. Here's that 855. And then, oh, well, look, there's something in this 452 that might be related. Down below, this is more audit related, but today I'm just focusing on the accounting. But if I clicked into this 855, this is exactly where I just was with you when I was showing you kind of our topical approach on 855. Let me just scroll down. and we went into one of those topics there. So if you don't know the number, one of the things our customers like, hey, let's get more people involved in the research. Maybe they don't know these numbers like I do. Topics A to Z is a great teaching point. Speaking of COVID, we also have right here a checklist. We just released our 9:30 checklist. So those are updated. People do like the fact that we update like right at the end of the quarter. I saw our team has already produced that. But there's also here a COVID-19 financial reporting checklist. These will be in a Word format for you. I think I have it open. So when you open this up, this will go through some of those SEC items that we were talking about as well, just to kind of walk you through, make sure you're not missing anything. If you want to go look at any of the official links from the SEC, these blue links are going to take you directly to that and give you a little bit more explanation. All right, now let me go back into Accounting Research Manager. So that's just a couple of ways, like if you went into the FASB, if you wanted to go in topically. But what if you just want to type in a keyword search? Let's do that. Let's type in the going concern. And I'm going to put it in quotes because I do want those two words together. So one of the things I want to highlight when you do a keyword search, and I might need to turn off my camera if this slows down. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and filter this by accounting, or if I was looking at more of the auditing, I could do that. But today we're talking about accounting. So the thing that we do, remember I was showing you Accounting Research Manager going into the standards 205. I see that topic going concern. So I'm going to go ahead and look through these. And when I always tell our customers, look for these hits that start with our acronym. I really wanted to know more about going concern and the disclosure. Okay. Now, what did I have right now? I'm down to 2,000 hits in the accounting library. So instead of me going through that, here's a topic that's interesting to me, going concern and the disclosure. Instead of me having to go through those 2,000 hits, our professional services group has already done this for you. They start off with the summary. What do I need to know about this? So just like I was showing you earlier, this is the point of Accounting Research Manager, is saving you time. We'll pull this together for you. This is where you need to go in the FASB. These are some of the example disclosures. Here's our interpretations. Do you need some example disclosures? Click right into here. So see how I didn't need to go through those 2,000 hits. I now can just go in, start some of my research right from this great page that I found by doing the keyword search. And this would have a lot of examples. We're going to be running out of time, so I won't go through all of that, but we do take you through the disclosure requirements, and then we give you a lot of examples that you can copy and paste. Everybody likes that. The last thing is I wanted to talk about is just our 10K lookup. This is one of the favorites with our customers, whether or not you're public, whether you're private, whether you're a CPA firm, everyone seems to love this tool because they're always looking for example disclosures. So let's say I'm just going to type anything you want to look for, you type it in. So I'm typing in COVID-19. And what else do we talk about? Let's just talk about, she talked about cash flow today. I want to find both of those words. I want to look in the 10Ks, but if I wanted to look in Ks and Qs, we can do that. And let's just say I'm a retail company. I want to go in and look at just my industry. I think that'll be right here. And search. So instead, I just typed in what I'm looking for. I want those two words. I want it to be retail. I've got 62 examples. And this tells me when it was filed, the term counts, how many times it's in there. So now I can just quickly go and look at this first one. It's going to highlight the page that we found the words that you're looking for. So you don't have to pull up the whole 10K and start searching through it. We are telling you where that is. So this one looks, I've got COVID and cash flow. Let me go into this and it'll take you right to that page. Here's some examples. Maybe I'm a retail, I want to look at some of my competitors. Maybe I'm a CPA firm, I'm looking for other examples for my client. This is very helpful and very quick. By industry, taking you to it. If you want to highlight, copy, paste, that's what customers are doing now. All right, so this 10K lookup does a lot, but that's probably the most common. Just keyword search, pick your industry, and you'll have all of those results. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, just because we are talking about CPE, we do have a CPE website. Accounting Research Manager will link to it. And we offer live webinars, we offer self-study. So if you talk to your account manager and you wanted to know more about, how can I get some CPE credits? How can I get that for my firm in bulk? We have some great integration and some great pricing around that. And it's very easy to take. I just went in ahead of time and did the A&A and accounting. But if you needed ethics or Excel or you're more tax related, you can see there's literally hundreds of courses in here for you.